What's going on, sports world? Thanks for checking out my YouTube sports channel. Robert White, just his thoughts. First things first, I want to say thank you, God, for everything. Blessings and favor. Now, this morning, I woke up to some exciting news. Very exciting news. Markur Maker, high school phenom, 7-foot unstoppable big man, committed to an HBCU school. He's a Howard Bison. It's about time. It's about time. He turned down Kentucky. He turned down UCLA. He turned down Memphis. All big-time powerhouse programs. The funny thing about this, right? I had this conversation last year with a friend of mine. And I said to him, what if the top 10, top 20 high school African-American players commit all to HBCU schools and not them other big-time programs, what they say, quote-unquote, big-time programs? What would happen? He shook his head, said, man, college basketball wouldn't be the same. HBCU programs would be unstoppable. All HBCU schools. Howard University, Murray State, North Carolina A&T, Shaw University, Coppin State, Bethune-Cookman. The list goes on and on. Now we got one. It only takes one. We got one. And I hope the other guys follow him. Mike Williams, I hope he follow him and commit to Howard University or another HBCU school. Another one. We know when you're a top 5, 10, 20 high school player, they coming at you. I know it's hard to turn down Duke, Coach K, Kentucky, Coach Kyle, Villanova, Georgetown, Roy Williams, North Carolina, UCLA, big-time program. I know it's hard. It's hard. They're on TV every week. They expose. The endorsement deals. The traveling. Listen, 1992, the University of Michigan, 5 guys, trendsetters, changed college basketball forever. They chose to commit to the University of Michigan, a powerhouse school. But what I'm getting at is this. They was all top 10 at their position in high school. They all talked, they all committed to one place, Michigan. And they changed college basketball. Oh, they changed it. Bald heads, baggy shorts, Nike Huaraches, flamboyant, swagger, trash talking. Loved it. Loved it. Right? Imagine the 5 top 10 players committed to HBCU school. Basketball. Imagine the 5 went to Howard, Murray State, North Carolina A&T. Imagine. You know what would happen in college basketball? You know how good and great that would be for HBCU? How great that would be? It'd be a whole total domination. Seriously. Seriously. If our young African-American young men attend the HBCU for athletics, because they would attend for academic, we're talking about athletics now, that would change everything. Everything. College basketball will not be the same. Believe me when I tell you this. Ja Morant went to Murray State 2 years ago. Ja Morant averaged 10 assists, I believe 23 points a game, and 10 assists. He was a lottery pick. He now plays for the Memphis Grizzlies in the NBA. He's going to be Rookie of the Year. No, he ain't go to Duke. He ain't go to Georgetown. He ain't go to North Carolina. He ain't go to Kentucky. He ain't go to UCLA. He ain't go to Connecticut, Providence, none of them schools. He went to a HBCU, Murray State, and turned Murray State out. Turned college basketball out. Now he's going to be Rookie of the Year in the NBA. Now he's getting ready for the playoffs when the NBA season starts on July 31st. A lot of people think when you come out of high school, it's where you go. It's going to make me. I'm going to go there. I know I'm going to NBA. You know, when Coach Kyle come to your house or Coach K, and they sit there and talk to you, they pull out their blueprint. This is how we do things. This is what you're going to get. You need me. I need you. The HBCU programs need you as well. As well. The exposure the HBCU program would get right now, if other young guys follow Markur Maker and attended the HBCU, commit to them, it'd be phenomenal. Changing of the guard. Seriously, you already got one and dones. You already got guys coming out of high school going to the other big-time programs, staying there for 6 months, then leave going to the NBA. Do that at an HBCU school. Do that at a black college. Get that institution some money. Help your coach be coach of the year. Help you be player of the year. You could do it. It's not where you play. It's what you put. It's the effort you put in, the determination, the discipline, faith you have in yourself, the belief. Everything will work itself out. Everything will work itself out. I just hope that young men coming out of high school that will commit more to HBCUs for athletics. We get a lot of young men commit for academics, but HBCU, for athletics. That'd be so big. That'd be so big. Them other schools will be able to compete. And when NCAA tournament time come, when you're in a neutral site, when you're not down in Duke or North Carolina or Kentucky or a Pac-10 school, Pac-12, UCLA or Cal or Big East school like Villanova, St. John's, people like that, Indiana, Michigan, you don't got to worry about you're on a neutral site. The same thing that John Morant did at Murray State, it was on a neutral site. He showed off in the dance. He showed off in the big dance. And I believe Markur Maker, what he did, it's going to be a following. It's going to be a big-time following. And college basketball, the other big-time powerhouse 5 programs, they might just forget about it. Because you lost a 7-foot phenom, big man, to an HBCU school. And I applaud them. I just can't wait for the season start. I just can't wait to watch Howard University. And another thing, them guys commit to them HBCU schools, the TV networks. Oh, well, it won't be just the Big East on Monday, the ACC on Wednesday, the Big Ten on Tuesdays, the Pac-12 on Thursdays. Oh, no. You got to make a network for the HBCU network now. Oh, we're watching Howard. We're watching Shaw. We're watching Bethune-Cookman. We're watching Dell State. We're watching Lincoln. We're watching Cheney. We're watching Morris Brown, Morgan State. Come on now. Hampton. Let's be real about this. Jacksonville State. Come on now. Come on now. You can't have all of our children. You can't just keep brainwashing them thinking you come in here, you go to this white college. You go to this white college, you're going to see here, you're going to learn here, you're going to thrive here, you're going to be success. Off the court, on the court, same thing at a HBCU. You can do the same thing at a HBCU. Student first, athlete second. You're going to thrive as a student and you're going to thrive as an athlete. I remember years ago, Adonal Foyle turned down Duke University. Adonal Foyle was a 7'1" big man. He went to Colgate University. Paid Colgate on the mat. They went to the NCAA tournament. They didn't win, but went to the tournament. He got drafted. In the NBA, made millions of dollars. Worked for the Golden State Warriors, got a championship ring in the front office. But I'm just saying, you don't got to keep, young men, you don't got to keep thinking, I got to go to this school to be successful, to be a better basketball player, to be exposed. No. Because before you got to that school, you was in a high school. You wasn't at a big-time program. They heard about you. They seen the film. Then they recruited you. You know? So just think about it. Before you sit down and you got the other schools coming at you, letters in the mail, consider strongly a HBCU school. Consider it. And what can you do to change you can make? Help that program better. Help that program thrive. You be the game changer. You be the one that say, you know what? I started this. I started this. The other people come, then we started it. And don't let it end. Don't let this end. The big time college programs, you better watch out. Change is coming. Matter of fact, it already came. It already came. Markur Maker started it. It ain't going to finish. Just the beginning. I'll be scared. The footsteps, you heard the footsteps. You heard knocking on the door. The door open now. Them guys not going to the institutions no more. It's HBCU time. HBCU time. Basketball will be exciting when HBCU get the opportunity and the chances that the white colleges getting. Thanks for listening to me. Peace and blessings.